Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's episode of This Is My Offer on Smart Factory Solutions for Operations Technology. My name is Karthick Srinivasan, and I'm the Global Head of Operations Technology Solutions with AWS. Smart Factory Solutions provides a strategic advantage by offering tailored, scalable, and secure solutions that improves overall equipment efficiency. Today we have Arun from Hitachi. Hey, Arun, could you introduce yourself and your role with Hitachi, please?
Thank you, Karthik. My name is Achamkulamgara Arun, and as GM of IT and OT Engineering, I lead a team of global engineers and product management professionals that build and extend Hitachi innovation on multiple manufacturers.
Thank you, Arun. Arun, can you provide a little bit more about Hitachi's Smart Factory Solutions and its value proposition, and how does it help the customer?
Absolutely. So Hitachi looks at smart factory evaluation through the eyes of maturity models. We talk in terms of different levels of maturity. We call it as a level 0, which is basic data visualization. This talks more in terms of connecting and collecting data and information from various assets in the form of sensors and then enterprise systems. These integrations then can be used for providing foundational analysis of the system. And then Hitachi has developed several solutions in this space, both in terms of data connection offering as well as for providing integrations with AWS components. When we look at data after it lands in and we want to look at some rules and then build some solutions around it, we look at it like a proactive data analysis. In this case, it will be mostly driven by rule-based systems, and those rule-based systems will be by working towards and making some level of predictions. That prediction journey takes a longer time. Typically, it starts off with you learning with this model, understanding the conditions, and then building over it a gamut of data types. And then over that, we build real-time and dynamic event capturing. And this can be done through various sources, not only textual, but as well as visual through computer vision techniques, as well as through other means where you're integrating multiple data sources. Our idea is to build safe and secure operations in the smart factory, and therefore identifying issues through this is of paramount importance. Once level 1 is achieved, typically a model would be to go to a level 2 model, which is predictive and proactive data analytics. In this, we apply algorithms on top of the data that we have done. And then you can also use the multiple rule components and build on top of it AI/ML models, as well as a digital twin, which will actually capture the different areas of predictability. So under multiple prediction capabilities are given, then the next level of optimization is to go to action-oriented learning. So where the data optimization then reaches a level of maturity where you're combining multiple levels of data as well multiple levels of learning. We do that through knowledge graphs and building additional algorithms on top of it so that we can do continuous learning. And the nirvana is really to get to lights out factory, where the goal is for many of the modern manufacturing operations to be autonomous in nature. And this level of sophistication requires several levels of integrations. And we are starting to do some orchestrations around this. And we are trying to build the sensei or the experts' knowledge into that and convert that into a full-fledged automation. All of these are typically built as we mature over a period of time. What Hitachi has done is to package them into a set of accelerators.
Thank you, Arun. Thanks for the overview. Each customer is in a different level when it comes to different digital transformation strategy or state. Assessing the customer's journey and proposing a path forward is actually a much needed approach. That's great to hear. And Arun, you talked about packaging them in smart accelerators. Can you explain our viewers what do you mean by accelerators?
Absolutely. So Hitachi has been working in the domain of manufacturing for over 100 years, and we continue to invest heavily into R&D in the space. And our main focus is on building IT/OT integration and creating a seamless smart factory accelerator solutions. These are, think of it as set of tools and applications, as well as cloud services that are bundled together, and we build them as templates as we learn them over a period of time. Our idea is to make them repeatable so that these solutions can be optimized for key use cases of the manufacturing industry. An example we will talk through a demo here, but our idea is that it can help our clients to achieve initially the TTM, time to market, and then also it provides them with a base functionality which they can actually build on and create new solutions as they offer.
That's great. Looks like you have a lot of smart accelerators, it seems. So you have a quite wide variety, and it goes horizontal and in depth. For the benefit of the viewers, maybe let's actually pick on a couple or one, and let's dive deep on one of the accelerators. Can you walk us through your solution that would enhance or improve the customer's OEE using your solution?
Absolutely. I'm actually wanting to refer to this demo here. In this demo, actually, you'll see a digital twin model running on a 3D, which we have built using our AWS Twin Maker. And what we have done is we have integrated the sources of data that comes from the sensors. And these sensors are, as I mentioned in the earlier case, how we go through this maturity model. Initially, you're looking at these levels, and then you're looking at how these levels are breached for individual sensors, as an example. So these could be then rules that could be written that tells you when a certain signal is going above or when it is reaching a danger sign, right? And then on top of that, we also look at trends that happens over a period of time, and then combines these multiple trends together and build the first level of maturity, which is basically rules-based predictions. Once you have done that, then the second level is to understand these over a period of time, and then using techniques that are available through machine learning, you build a model to predict what could be a future look like. So one of the example is that of a remaining use life for a product that I am showing here, which is an asset class for which we look for remaining use life. Remaining use life here is the ability to predict what certain parameters or how a certain parameter is impacting its remaining use life. And that doesn't have to be one-dimensional, it will be multi-dimensional. You talked about explaining the OEE. So in a smart factory, a biggest critical parameter is that of looking at overall equipment efficiency. There are three components of overall equipment efficiency. There is availability, there is quality, and there is performance. Availability is measured through various known predictions, as well as understanding how a certain parameter is operating. For example, if you look at here, I'm showing the different downtime reasons where some failures could impact on availability of the machine. It could also be that machine is available, but material is not available. So that predictability also comes into play. In addition to that, we look at performance. Performance describes the amount of units that you want to produce or expected to produce and you're actually producing, right? So we look at that as another vector, and third vector is the quality. So whatever material that you're producing, are they meeting the quality requirements for that particular manufacturing floor? So we look at all of these, combine them into these demo here. In addition to that, our ability to showcase these failures on top of where it is failing on the asset itself, and when, as you saw that this goes between green, yellow, and this is real time as it happens. You can see what's going on with this particular machine. So this allows for the persona, in this case, it's a machine operator or a line manager, to actually take actions by looking into that predictions that we are forecasting there. All these we provide through analytics cores that range from prediction of a failure mode to actually forecasting manufacturing issues down in the line itself. Say an example would be a quality of the line or a production volume, which may be impacted as well.
Thanks, Arun. That's a really good demo where what you have in right there. It talks about visualization. You actually share about the MTBF, the failure, the trends. That's great. I think it's bringing it all together. I'm sure the viewers would be really interested to see what services are used behind the scenes to power and bring this solution. So it would be nice if you could walk us through an AWS architecture and the services that you have used that actually help to develop this solution.
Absolutely. As you see this, what you see in the screen is a 7-layer architecture. The 7 layers here, the way we represent is, any data information layer, starting from a sensor or an integration layer, that then traverses to several layers of orchestration, be it at the edge, which is closer to the sensor, or to an edge server, which could be in the factory or in a data center that the factories are run. Then you have to take those data. You have to then continuously orchestrate that data across to a cloud platform, which we build with AWS. AWS actually provides a very rich set of PaaS components that allows users to kickstart this maturity journey very quickly. So there, in the past, in order to build an integration for a sensor layer, it used to make it very difficult because there are multitude of protocols, and each of those protocols has different layers of integrations. Simplification in that layer, as well as the rich set of integration that AWS provides, makes it very easy for the sensor data to be brought into the orchestration layer. In addition to that, AWS provides a lot of basic building blocks like user management, security, as well as event and log analytics, which are important aspects for reliability, reliance, as well as additional capabilities that are not functional nature, but it is important to run the business. Beyond the basic components, there is a rich set of IoT cores that are available, being it IoT Core, Glue, Sitewise, and as recently you might have seen some of those services like Lookout for Equipment, Lookout for Vision, and so on. So the Twin Maker that I just demoed in integration with the Lookout for Equipment now starts to provide some kind of prediction. Now you can use that prediction to quickly act on it and then make your AML model a little bit more robust, because you know initially what is happening in the system and it is out of the box available with the AWS services. So in the past, in order to clean the data, in order to create this ML model, it used to take us months. Now we can do these in weeks and probably in days to help us start predicting failures upfront. This accelerates significantly the smart factory build outs, and what used to take, for example, 8-9 months to build out could now be done in less than a quarter. So that is how we see a lot of service help from AWS that can help you to build your smart factory solutions.
Thanks, Arun. That's actually wonderful. Like you actually went all the way on a comprehensive view from an L4E perspective to look at provision and bringing it all to even a digital twin. So that's great. And this shows the value proposition for a customer that addresses the journey from the visualization and improving the reliability to predictive maintenance and finally to the optimization. So one last question for you is, how do we get started with this Hitachi Smart Factory solution?
Yeah, I think the solution is provided as an offering in the marketplace, so under the AWS marketplace. Through that, you can get in touch with us. We have also these solutions available as part of our Hitachi Solution Accelerator marketplace internally, as well as through our Hitachi Digital Services website. We can also get connected through other social media methods to get in contact with us, and then we can help you with the initial journey process. We actually go through a set of initial processing through some questionnaires and then get started on those. And that will help us to also understand the business nature or the business KPIs that you're trying to achieve. And we can help you with all that through our process steps.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Arun, for sharing Hitachi Smart Factory Solutions and how it's actually powered by AWS services behind the scenes. So looking forward to see Hitachi Smart Factory Solutions with a lot of customers, assisting a lot of customers in their journey from visualization all the way into autonomous smart factory.
Thank you, Karthik. It was a great pleasure to talk to you guys about our solutions. And thank you for the great partnership AWS has provided in building such solutions.